Welcome to Tailwind. In today's video, we're going to build a ClickAwayListener UI component using Tailwind CSS. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a functional component like the one you're seeing on the screen right now. Let's dive in. Let's start by creating a basic div with some Tailwind classes. We'll use BG White for the background color, P4 for padding, Rounded LG for rounded corners, Shadow LG for a shadow effect, Absolute for positioning, INSET0 to cover the entire screen, and Z10 to ensure it appears above other elements. Next, we'll wrap our div in a relative container. This will serve as the reference point for our absolute positioned element. Let's add some text inside our div to indicate its purpose. This text will instruct users to click outside the box. We'll wrap the text in a paragraph tag for better semantic structure. To make our component more visually interesting, let's add an image using the placehold.coapi. This will be a placeholder image for demonstration purposes. We'll add a margin top class to the image to create some space between the text and the image. Let's center the image within the div by adding the mxAuto class. We'll also center the text by adding the text center class to the paragraph. To create a backdrop effect, we'll add another div with a black background and some opacity. This will be positioned behind our main component. We'll add an onClick event to the backdrop div to trigger a function that closes the component when clicked. Here's the JavaScript function that hides the component by setting its display property to none. To ensure our component doesn't stick to the edges, we'll add some margin to the body using a simple CSS style. Instead of directly setting the display property, we'll use a hidden class to manage the visibility of the component. Now let's test our component by clicking outside the box to see if it disappears as expected. Everything works perfectly! Our ClickAwayListener component is complete. You can customize it further by adding more content or styling. Feel free to experiment with different Tailwind classes to see how they affect the component's appearance and behavior. And that's a wrap! You've learned how to create a ClickAwayListener component with Tailwind CSS. Thanks for following along. And there you have it! We've successfully built a ClickAwayListener UI component using Tailwind CSS. Remember to leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest tutorials. Thanks for watching.